Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike. It is Wednesday, we've only got 2 days until we next do the live stream. So I'm kind of interested to see where this is going to finish before we get to Saturday, because yeah, it's going to be quite a lovely whip and chat thing. And trying to see where we get a rough idea as to, are we going to get alive or are we not. I think we could get it finished, before then, but yeah, you never know. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's start off with what have we got going on here? This was Jay, wasn't it? Was it Jay that we picked up? Where's that one that fell on the floor? Yeah, it's that one, isn't it? Jay. Let me just colour check that, because that's actually, that looks like a, I don't know, looks like black or brown, but yeah. So let's do, I don't know why I've just tipped them out, because I wanted to use up the spare ones, so oh well. So yeah, so yeah, we'll start off with this J. It's mainly going to be, as I say, field work again, or it looks like a field of meadows, doesn't it? So we'll just do mainly working on this little field section and get that done. So very happy to get this done. I have just got back from Sainsbury's because this week we've got a good freebie. So yeah, I said every week we get a freebie on a Wednesday. Well, they had a cracking one this week. Last week was a bit shit. We got cheese straws, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But this week we had a really good one. It was ice cream, and I got all this. Normally £3.50 and we get it free. How cool is that? This is the Madagascar and vanilla, and they do a shake and udder milkshake. It's called shake and udder in that Madagascar flavour. Oh, it's lovely. And West County double cream. Now they did have a pistachio one, but I went for this one because I'm not really big on pistachio. But yeah, this was a really good one this week. Yeah, this was a really good one because you never, as I say, each week it's so, every week's different. So I did have a feeling it might be like a sweet sort of treat and that. So I reckon next week they might either go back to crisps or they might give us cookies. So, but I'm super happy because I've never, all the time they've offered the ice cream one. The ice cream's quite popular, so it gets snapped up quick. And yeah, I was quite happy. And I almost missed it because they put it on right at the bottom shelf, but because it's not all got, normally the aisle will have the same ice cream all the way through, but there was all sorts of lollies, different big tubs of ice cream, and I almost missed it. And right at the bottom, because if I've looked and I can't find it, I'll look again, and then if not, I'll ask someone. But I managed to find it, but kind of wish I got the pistachio one just to try, because my sister has the same company, you see, so she gets freebies as well with it. But yeah, so quite happy with seeing how that's going to work. And yeah, I think if it's on offer again, because you don't have to have a specific flavour, you can have all the different flavours as long as it's in that Taste for Difference brand. It has to be the Taste for Different brand. Yeah, I was really happy with that. So I'm going to save that because today I'm recording this on the 15th of April, and if you're a Titanic fan like I am, this was the day it sunk. So I'm going to use that ice cream, eat the whole pot, watching Titanic. Why not? Might as well, wouldn't you? So might as well treat myself to a big tub of ice cream. I keep seeing adverts, while we're on the subject of ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. The best Ben & Jerry's one, they ice cream they do is the cookie dough one. And years ago it used to be really like big chunks of it, and I think they've tweaked it a bit because it just feels like you don't get as much cookie dough now. Well, they're doing this thing called cookie dough sandwiches, but you know, like the ice cream sandwiches you get, and it's got like an Oreo on top, sandwich with ice cream in the middle. Well, I'm going to be on the lookout for them. Ben and Jerry's, I only really ever buy it if it's on Aura. I can't get this fucking out today. If it's on Aura, no, I've said it again. If it's on offer, what is going on today? My brain don't want to work. Yeah, so if it's on offer, and what's lovely about Ben and Jerry's is they fill it right up to the top, like literally level with the rim of the cup, and yeah, you definitely get your money's worth. So beautiful, you know, really nice and that. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna remove that because I'm not happy with that. Let's put that there. Then I picked up some custard creams because I like to get these ones. They're only 40p a pack, and they're custard creams, but it's in a really long thing. Now, if you went to Tesco, you do get more, but they're 60p. But Tesco's ones used to always be my favourite until they tweaked the recipe, and they've made them a little bit more sort of creamyified, and they just don't taste the same. So I buy them from Sainsbury's. Not really a fan of their biscuits because they're so hard. They feel very hard to bite into, like very crunchy-fied. And with the Tesco ones, the minute it sort of hit the tea, it sort of like softened it. With these ones, you have to hold it in the tea for like 2-3 minutes before it even starts to get soft. So yeah, so I got some of them, and then I came back just to have my dinner, and as I was getting it out, I burnt my bloody hand, and as you can see, I've got, I don't know if you can see that, but you see that white bit there, that's like a blister form. So, and it's playing havoc because every time I try and wash up, the heatness of the water is just making it sting. So, yeah, I thought I'll have a pizza, ice cream, and then obviously, as you know, when you're filming and whipping chatting, you get hungry, so I thought I could snack on biscuits. And yes, Paula, I saw you comment about I'm supposed to eat dinner first before the custard creams. Paula left a comment saying I need to eat the dinner first before custard creams, and I have this habit of eating them before dinner, or like I'll have dessert before dinner. So I don't think we need another bulldog clip, but I have got one, but this one's a whopper. I've actually thought about selling this because I don't really have a need for it. It's a massive one, but yeah, I've lost one of my bulldog clips because I'm always swapping the paintings out, so need one just to clip there because it keeps, you see what I mean, keeps sliding. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a few here. There's some over here we need to do. And then that's that done. Right. Now, I think I have actually, I'll show you something in a minute. Where's the J? I just need a pinch. Oh, there's quite a few. I'll leave that then. I've been sealing this today. This was supposed to be given to my sister in December. Completely forgot because I lost a drill. So I had to pinch one out of there, and that luckily, fucking coughing, drives me mad. I managed to pinch one from there, and I've started to seal this. Now, it's up to you if you seal it or not, but as you can see, as it's drying around the edge, it is still shiny. I always get very reluctant to put sealer on, you know, shiny drills, because I feel like it would like take the shininess away. But once that's dried, I'm going to pop it in its little bag here, and I'm going to wrap that up for my sister. And would you believe I still haven't started this journey? Why should we keep buying things and never like get round to them? But yeah, I'm going to give that for her birthday. But it's drying really well, so it seems to be taking its time. But yeah, I'm really happy I got that sealed today. So, and I bought this like I'll get the lid off now, but oh, come on, this is a nightmare. These bloody lids, they never come off. Because if you, These get really stuck if like the glue like sets on them, but I bought this like 2 months ago and I've still got all that left. Look at that. But once this is finished, I'll be sealing this. So, because does it ever sell by like a use by date? I don't think it does, but I don't know. Right, let's do a bit more of that tea if we've got it. Let's take that out of circulation. That one's done. Tea. Yeah, okay. So we'll get a bit more of this used up now. But yeah, talking of tea, I'm going to have a bit more tea, and I'm going to have a few custard creams, and then I'll come back and do a bit more. So I'll just pause the video because I actually I had my pizza, and then it was like a predicament of what to have next. So I was like, shall I go for ice cream or shall I go for some custard creams? And I thought, oh yes, gotta have some custard creams. So I actually want to book a trip, just me and my sister, to go to, it's a Tiptree Jam Factory, to go to Oliver's. Like my mum, every Mother's Day, my sister has took my mum to Oliver's nursery to have scones and jam and tea, and I'd like to experience that because I love having scones or scones, whatever they're called. My nan's loves them as well. She's always like, if you go shopping, can you get me some of them? And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, but I'm very happy with the progress of this, because if we can get all this finished by Sunday at the latest, we can dive into a brand new week, a nice fresh new painting, which will be that reef. I really want to get that reef going. So right, I'm going to have a bit more tea now, so once I've demolished the custard creams, I'll be back in a minute. I'm only going to have 4 though, but well, they were very nice. Yeah, I always find when you're done paint, you need like a regular sort of flow of either tea, Coke, Fanta, you know. You always need to like nibble on something, because I don't know, even sometimes when you're not even talking in a video, it just, for some reason, it just makes you really hungry. So intoxication by the sea, flower waits for honeybee. Last night I was what did I order? I ordered something and it came up saying that I could have a free trial of Apple Music, and I've never used Apple Music because I prefer YouTube Music, because you can pay for premium and then you get like no adverts in a video, and you get YouTube Premium as well, because if you've ever had not YouTube Premium, the adverts seem to get like, it'll start off like really like long, and then as you get further into the video, it's like every 5 minutes another advert. It's like, oh, so frustrating. So I normally use that, but I cancelled it because I don't really use YouTube Premium much. So it's nice to listen to music, but I don't want to keep paying. It's not cheap. It's like 17 quid a month. I mean, that used to be what, £12 something, unless I'm on the wrong package, but but yeah, so I ordered something. It said that I could have a free trial of Apple Music, so I've got that for a month, and then I'll cancel that down. But it's actually I've been listening to UB40, and I think it's called High Ground, the one that mentions a bumblebee. But it's like, flower waits for honeybee, intoxication by the sea. Every morning, every day, I'm learning more. I love UB40. And the lead singer, he's got a really nice voice. He's got a nice accent. is it Arnold his name is? I can't remember. But yeah, so I was listening to some of that last night. Because when I wash up, if I'm doing any washing up or just wiping down the sides after cooking, I like to put on a bit of music while doing it. It makes washing up more fun. Because believe you me, I do not like washing up. You know, you just wash some up and then there's bloody more that gets piled up and it's like, oh. And my brother and sister will not wash up after themselves if they're staying at my mum's, and when my mum comes in sometimes I phone her and I'm like, why have you got the ump? And she's like, because I've got so much washing up, there's like piles of it. Like, if you're gonna eat, like at least wash up after yourself. But I sort of wash up as I go along, so I don't just leave it. But my mum has to do it before she goes to bed. She doesn't want to wake up and have to deal with all of that epoxy washing up. Right, so we'll just do a bit up here because I can see a bit of tea forming here. Where's that one? Yeah, there's one there. Okay, now we'll go over that side. Okay, that's there, yeah. So I think the next colour we'll do for the minute is, I'm going to do a bit of this F work because this F is floating up a lot. Then I was going to go to the 5 and then perhaps a flower, but I think what we'll do the F and then we'll go to a flower. So just alternate them colours a bit. So yeah, might have to go to Savers again. Look, running low on that. See what I mean about it clumps all up the side? It's so frustrating because I've only got, you know that candle thing I showed you on TikTok where you put the candle under and it burns it? It's like a light bulb thing. Well, I don't want to keep having to move it in here in the front room, in here in the front room. So that stays in the front room and I have to put up with this one burning up the side. But it's annoying because I then have to buy tea lights and then have to like put all the wax on a wax burner to try and melt it down. What am I looking for now? F. Oh, look at that. That's a gorgeous colour, that is. Look, I'm not really keen on purple, but that's quite nice. F in it, yep. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that that little mirror I showed you is going to be dried in time because I've got to let it dry. I've got to wrap it up yet. So, and I've just got this feeling I'm gonna forget it and like forget to take it over there. So, yeah, that would be awful, wouldn't it? I'm always like, I'm so behind when it, like with everything. It's just so much to do. This one looks like far, as in fa la 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 la. Oh my god! Yesterday on Vinted, for some reason they're promoting Christmas paintings in the middle of April, but oh my god, you want to see some on there? Wow, just wow! Like, yeah, I haven't checked my. I need to check my team order because really excited for that. And talking of orders, Sharon's has reached Coventry, Lutterworth, and Lutterworth is the pit stop before it goes to Ipswich. So when I see it say Lutterworth, I know that it will be Ipswich very soon, and then it has to scan Ipswich before it comes to me. So that should be here tomorrow. So I can't wait for that, and then I can do an unboxing. Yay! saw this other company on TikTok yesterday. It's called Crowd Farming, I think it's called. And what it is it's basically a monthly subscription to organic fresh fruit. So you could pay, I don't know, I think it's like £20 a month for like, I think it's like a monthly shipment of fruit. But yeah, I used to shop with a company called Riverford. They were quite good, and I stopped buying from them because they sold this beautiful fudge, really good, gorgeous, crumbly fudge, and they stopped selling it. So yeah, and then there was another company called Abel and Cole. They used to do fresh produce and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I would want that much fruit, because if you eat a lot of fruit you get the shits. Okay. Just gonna hang on. Yeah, sorry, I thought that was pause then, which is probably why it said 35, but it's not. Do you know, I don't know what this is, but this bottom bit here is just getting darker and more darker each time we do it. I don't know why they've put so much black in the bottom of this. As I say, it's supposed to be green, you know, with flowers and grass, and I don't know, I think they've really ballsed this painting up somehow. It just don't look right. I've always had that problem with the works. Every painting I do with the works, I don't know why, they never look right. Apart from, there was one I did, which was, oh, mamma mia. Oh, where's that gotta be? Oh, I don't know where it's gone. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Oh my god, I found a bulldog clip. My snowman's got one, look. Oh wow, yeah, we'll have that. Oh, brilliant. Right, let me just shunt that up a bit. Oh, that's going to be so much better. It's always amazing, isn't it? Like, you're looking for something else and then you find something that you needed, or that you've lost that you need. Yeah, I did get one from the works, but I don't know where I put it, so yeah, that was a good one to do, that one. Right, what we're doing here for F, isn't it? Yep. Flower waits for honeybee. I'd love to do a bee painting. I have done a vintage bee from Temu before. It's, oh look, this one's a funny one, look. This one says faff. What's a faff? Look, F-A-F, faff. Or fa-fa-fa-fa-fa-fa. Oh wow, what's the next one gonna be? This is funny. So what was the other day? We had gag, and now we've got faff. Stop faffing about. Wow. This is such a stunning painting. Yeah, so I'm guessing they're probably going up to London, and then they're probably going to watch a music a show, because that's all he ever does is watch shows. He leads a very boring life, backwards and forwards to Butlins all the time, and up and down to London. And as I said, like, you don't have to go out just to enjoy yourself, or you know, you don't have to go out spending unnecessary, spending money which you don't need to do to just have a good day. You could go just spend time with your family, or just do a day of diamond painting. You don't have to go out all the time. But I suspect he's bored Because one thing my mum gets annoyed with is that he don't leave my brother alone. So he's on the phone like constantly to him. And because obviously Hannah's in Amsterdam, he's now sort of pushed George aside and is now constantly ringing her. So it's almost like when he can't get hold of my sister, he rings my brother constantly, and then when my sister's available, he ditches George and then rings Hannah all the time, you know? What a boring life that you've got to go on the phone all the time. Oh my days. Yeah, he's must be lonely. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. Oh look, we got Jack. Jack Whack. Look, W-A-K-C, Whack. Without the K, but yeah. I think there's a drill under this. What is under there? Oh, what is that? Sellotape of some sort. Well, I don't think we're going to have time to do the yellow here today, so just finish off this brownie bit here. That's that bit, yeah. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just try and finish off this. I feel like all I've done on this session is work on dark colours, but yeah, it's better to sort of get the body bit feel, because I don't know if this would still be the neck, isn't it? Because it could be that they've done a shadow effect because it's in, like, lying in the grass, maybe, I don't know. But out of all the flowers I've done, you know what I'm like, I say it how I see it, and out of all the flowers I've done, this has to be the most boringest bunch of flowers. There's just no colour, is there? I mean, there's yellow, but it's just so boring and dull. So, look, faff. It's like playing a game of word search, isn't it? Wonder if we'll get one that says calf in it. Calf and faff. This one here says far. If you put a T there, it could say fart. Oh dear. That is funny. Right. Right, so we've got a little bit more to do just there. Flower waits for honeybee, intoxication by the sea. La 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 la. Do you ever get like you keep humming the song, and then because you keep humming it or you keep singing it, you have to turn it on and listen to it? Yeah. I have found that since having these DAC pens, I seem to use more wax, so yeah, hopefully we'll get rid of all that surplus wax. I did try selling wax before, like a whole bundle of it, but no one bought it. I didn't even get any favourites on it, so yeah, it's didn't really think that one through, did I? So, because obviously if you're diamond painting, you've got to get loads of it anyway. Wax is quite hard to get used up, because you don't always need it you only need it every now and then. I have a pen every now and then when you get a pen. I have a pen that it's got a problem with it because it has to have like so much wax. Well, I have to say this has been a very boring colour palette to do today. I'm not the biggest fan of working on dull colours, but this is what I say about that Black Labrador. I've got that painting is all the same colour drill, with perhaps a few areas that are not, and I just can't do it because I would find doing the same colour all the way through it quite boring. So I'll have to see what we can do, eh? Well, we might actually get a little bit of the F done, actually, because I think, yeah, it's only a little bit here. I mean, we might get some of the, not the F, the yellow colour done. Get a little bit of flowing yellow. So what we got, I'll just do this clump here, and then, see? Oh, wow, we found fuck. Look, there's a word here. Where is it? There, look. F-U-C, not without the K. Look, fucker. Look, F-U-K. Could be Meet the Fuckers, the film. F-U-K-A, fucker. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Fucker. Wow. So what have we had? Fafa and fucker. Look, F-U-C-A, fucker. Oh, my God. That's funny. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think, you know, hopefully they can do one where it says laugh or something, but yeah, that's got to be the highlight. The highlight of this session, fucker. Oh man, that's made my day, that has. Right, anyway, let's pop that down, and I'm gonna get that gorgeous little purpley colour out, because there's a tiny segment here where we use a bit of purple, so I might as well do a little bit of that. Yeah, each time we're doing this, look guys, we're making it emptier and emptier, so yeah, this won't be long before we get to do a nice new kit up on this. Okay, so let's do here next. I can't believe that, fucker. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a fuck word, like the word fuck in your painting. Yeah, that's that, where it says, where is it? Yeah, there, fucker. I feel like I should leave that out and just diamond painting around it, but it does make me think of the film Meet the Fuckers, because I think it's the dog or the cat. They flush it down the toilet and they have to rip the toilet off, and the cat's under there, or the dog, and it's covered in blue ink, which I imagine would have been toilet gel. It's such a funny film. Why on earth would you flush a cat down the toilet? Seriously. But yeah, so at last we get to see some lovely colour going on here. Yeah, my goal for this is to try and get this, is to try and do this, is to try and get this finished, really ideally for the end of the week, because it's almost there. It is almost there. This looks like a little daisy or something because they've got like a yellow symbol in there, but yeah. Cushy, so that's that done. So how long we got? Okay, so about 10 minutes or so. So I'll tell you what, yeah, we'll do a bit of the, let's do a bit of the yellow then, might as well. So there's two colours here, very similar. You've got 7 or 8, okay, so 7 or 8, okay. So, yeah, just try not to get confused. So we'll do the number 8 first, try and use that up a bit. And use it over there first because that's got the bigger patch. So, yeah, finally we're getting something. Could these be marigolds? Alexa, and I don't mean the washing up gloves because there's a company that's called Marigold that makes them and they call them marigold gloves. Alexa, what is a marigold plant?
According to Wikipedia, Calendula is a genus of about 15 to 20 species of annual and perennial herbaceous plants in the daisy family, Asteraceae, that are often known as marigolds. 771. They are native to Europe, North Africa, Macaronesia, West Asia and Western Himalayas and have their centre of diversity in the Mediterranean region.
Wow, that was the longest ever definition. Yeah, plants have like scientific names, don't they? It was on the news a while back. Someone was using an app talking to the plant, and they developed an app where apparently the plant responded back to the app, and it was talking like as if plants can talk. What a load of rubbish. But yeah, there is over here in the UK, if you Google it, there's a washing up gloves called marigolds, and they're not like your disposable gloves. You can use them over and over again. I mean, I don't really use washing up gloves because I used to because I got so fed up with keep drying my hands, but then I got fed up with having to put the gloves on, take them off, put them on, take them off. Oh my god, that drives you insane. And I'm obviously trying to get them off without getting your hand wet as well. Okay, so it's a little bit up the top here by the looks of it. Yeah, I think when you start seeing the brighter colours, you know you're near the end of this. But I'm glad I've done it because this almost didn't make it on this year's because I was so focused on trying to get. Sometimes what I do, I take old like ones that I wanted to do off and bring some of the old ones in that I've had for a few years. So I could get one like from the range that's new, but I might roll that over to another year and bring out an older one that I've had for ages, just to really take turns in it. So yeah. Flower waits for honeybee. Can't we put like a bee or something, even like a little ladybird somewhere in here, just to give it a little bit more detail? I quite fancy scampi and chips. I love scampi. We used to do with catering. They done a really good They had a fantastic supplier for scampi. It was really yummy scampi. Well, that, my friends, is going to be the session drawn to a close today, and the highlight of today, people, is fucker. Oh my days, that has got to be the best word we've found yet. And it leads me to think, like, what are we going to find next? What is next going to be the next funny word? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one, but as you can see, that is what it's looking like. So we are almost there. So does anyone else have that habit of like keep rolling up the top where you've already rolled, or like you roll a bit that you've already done? But yeah, if we just turn the light board on again, you see there's just a clump here to squeeze in and job done. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, as I say, I probably will sell this on because I really think they've really done a really bad job at this. It just don't look right. There's so many different colours going on. I mean, here with black and, you know, there's no green, there's hardly no flowers. It's not very spring vibe, is it? But we have to just assume it's a meadow. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe on the way out of this video. And yeah, let us know in the comments if you find the word fucker like I have down. Where is it gone again? There, fucker. I can't get over that. Anyway, have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.